Yeah, see, I got the selfie stick and I got the best job supervising. So Roger's out of town. Well, not out of town. No, he didn't go out of town. He went into town. But he's away from his cameras. Look at Rob. All the wind.
Problem is, Rob's not smarter than the fucking table.
Uh-oh, you gotta figure out the table. Let's figure this out. There's a lamp somewhere.
Here.
This thing? What is that? No, it doesn't do anything.
Look, there's a button here. What the fuck's that do?
Oh, look at that. Figured it out. It's Roger's shit. Hey, look, he's got a pot. Man, we can...
I think that stuff will be okay. It ain't gonna blow away.
Yeah.
Water in there.
Nope. I'll send him a message and let him know we picked the shit up. Or you picked the shit up.
I put his lawn chairs in this thing there.
Getting ready for a storm. Then Rob on me on a selfie stick.
What's up?
Now I have a selfie stick.
They're nice.
Check out what I did to camper. What? I got the tunes going right now, but you know, I could get chem lights and shit going on in here. Oh yeah. Coffee first thing in the morning. Out here at the harbor. It's beautiful out here. It's cold right now because it's wintertime, but this is just a cold spell because of that storm. It'll be in the 70s again here in a couple days. Then there were a couple campers that didn't get out of that campground. They lost them with fifth wheels. There's some fifth wheels and a couple travel trailers. Not prepared, so it's beautiful out here. And then for a couple of the people there, Roger, it's his first time ever boondocking. He said, man, it's not like the YouTube channels. I said, not at all. And then Don and Cheryl, they're from up in Michigan, so they got to come down here and experience this in boondocking. And Roger came right out last night, and he said, "Man, this is so cool because you don't have to hook up you have to put any hookups or worry about sewer or anything like that." Self-contained, just fire up a generator if you need power, but we're all on solar. I still run a generator now and then anyway to charge the batteries, but we're all 12 volt solar, 12 volt fridge, all that stuff. Yeah, it's beautiful down here. Let me flip this thing around and I'll show you. Let me show you this beautiful view in the morning. Beautiful little towns. Everybody's got them. You just gotta be willing to go check them out, you know. Oh, get my coffee. But you can't always stay in the campgrounds, I'll tell you that. Don and Cheryl, they're snowbirds. They come down from up north. used to it. You don't have to worry about security too much. We got cameras on ours so we can see, and they turn so we can see everything around the camper. We can always come out and motion activate it. It sends a thing to your phone and tells you, hey, somebody's outside. Motion lights, plenty of security, travel in groups, you know, do the safety thing. We haven't been in any real sketchy places we've had to really worry, but it can always happen. Oh, set that up there and enjoy this view. That's what I'm gonna do this morning. Enjoy my view, and I gotta go for a little walk, get some exercise. You don't want to get held up in your camper too long. It's a real easy way to get out of shape. So you gotta remember to keep moving. It's beautiful out here. It's a beautiful morning. Roger's first time boondocking. And the river rose, river crested, and then we were done. So we boondocked. It's not like the YouTube videos. What do you think so far?
Love it.
Love it.
I'm amazed that I can do this in a parking lot
For free?
I feel like I'm
Right?
I feel like I'm forced to tailgate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's 4 of us, Rob, Tracy, here, Don, Cheryl.
This is like LSU tailgating.
And more we're gonna
Except
come
I'm
down.
just forced to. Okay.
Right, sure, why not? We've got
Plenty of good
beers,
company and beer
right?
and whatever.
And a fire.
Good.
We could have a football game if we were so inclined. I'm not bringing the TV out here though. So we're not.
No.
But it's without the drone footage.
Right?
And it's without the Shazwow and Shazam and all that other fling trying to sell products. But this is it. And
But
you
we
get up in
are
the morning, you go out there and you can see, after the storms like this, the dolphins will be out here feeding in this bay. Go out there by those shrimp boats and they'll be in because they're just,
Yeah, when you
just
wake up
feeding
in the
out there.
morning,
All these
walk
fish
over
come
there.
in because those shrimp boats. And it's so cool to see it at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Adult coffee, anyone?
Living like renegades.
That's what that is.
Wait for Rob and Tracy to come out now.
What kind of
But then again, this is always what ends up happening when we're boondocking. Look at that. We set up, we get the chairs out, do a little camping. Okay, so this is the result. This is what happens. Everybody's boondocking again. Down here 4 or 5, 4. There's more down here, but oh man, it's storm clouds. Jeez. Here's the harbor behind us. Beautiful. Let me do this for you. That's the harbor. Look, it's one of them shrimp boats that came in. If you can see that there. Big old crane on that thing. Well, no, that's a crane boat. They're going out to fix bridges. But the shrimp boats, a couple of yachts. Here's some more. Some more boats down here. Right, it's where you get your bait and all that. And you can just go fishing down here if you want to. It's chilly, but boy, we'll come out here and fish a little bit. Yeah, so see, this is it. Ooh, I didn't realize I came that close to a crane. That's what happens. There's your crane boat. Here's all of us over there. And then there'll be more. We just line up along this. And yeah, it's boondocking in the cold. But right now, I'm freezing my butt off. I had to break out my winter jacket. Still got my Mardi Gras gloves. Who dat? Yeah, and there's like restaurants and all that stuff. What you see behind me here is that's all like the downtown area. So there's like a cigar bar down there and hardware store, lots of really good restaurants. There's some down here in the harbor on the other side. We'll walk around, check it out. But this is what happens when them campgrounds flood. It's funny because YouTubers come in all the time and they're like, oh, we love this place, we want to take videos, and they never tell anybody that it floods. You got to leave there like every week. And we go in and out of there all the time. It's just too much. You leave often. As soon as you settle in, it's like 3 days later, you wake up and you're like, man, it's freezing cold. Or even in the summer, if the hurricanes come in, you know, the hurricanes will come in and that river will flood out. You step out of your camper at 3 o'clock in the morning, you step out into a foot of water. The coach is about to go under, you gotta hurry up, saddle up, and get out of there. But then you end up down places like this. This is what the adventure is about. And we end up in some really cool places. We'll probably stick around, maybe boondock for another week or two here. We're thinking about it. And then that way we can go up and down. The weather will warm up. It's just a cold front coming through. We put ourselves in the way. We could have chosen to go to warmer climates, but we'll take it. It's fun. It's part of the adventure. And in 3 days it'll be warm again. We'll be running up and down the coast. So it's fun. But this is what it is, man. Loving it. Although most of my day I've spent inside under a blanket, freezing my butt off. Because we're not used to this. So a lot better than what those folks are getting up north though. In the winter they get all that snow. And it's funny, we got people with us from Arizona, Michigan, Louisiana, a couple Upper Peninsula people, Texas. I think that's all that's coming out here right now. One guy went back over to California. He's like, well, I guess I'm going to California, and that's what happens, you know. He's going to stay out west for a little while, then he's going to meet up with us in the summer up north when it's cooler and it's easier to travel up north. So yeah, welcome to the harbor and boondocking. It's so cold. Put decals on my Super Duty, so it says black inlays now. Looks very cool. Check out what I did to camper. What? I got the tunes going right now, but you know, I can get chem lights and shit going on in here.